What if you could become a better person, not by working harder, but by taking one small step a day? And not because you're a bad person now, but because there's something inside you that's ready for more. How to Be a Better Person gives you one tiny step a day you can take to be the person you want to be. My mission? To help you live your best life. Hi, and welcome to How to Be a Better Person. I'm Kate, your host, coming to you on Friday the 13th of December. Ooh, spooky. Something I'd like to talk about today is a subject that can get pretty frightening, especially around the holidays, and that is money. It seems there's an opportunity to spend it now more than ever with gifts to buy, parties to buy outfits for, travel arrangements to make, and perhaps dinners to host or parties to buy drinks at. It's really so easy to wake up in January and look at your credit card bills and your bank account and really regret how much money you spent. It comes from a well-intentioned place. It can be hard not to get swept up in buying more gifts or splurging on something super nice for someone or getting derailed by a holiday sale and buying several things for yourself. I've been there. I remember one holiday season when my kids were little. I had finished up my shopping a few days before Christmas and I was feeling so pleased with myself. I ran into a great little gift shop in my neighborhood called Frog and Toad here in Providence just to pick up 2 little stocking stuffers. It was December 23rd. And once I got in the store, I was completely overcome, thinking that I really needed to get everyone on my list an extra gift. I walked out of there an hour later, a lot lighter in the wallet. This was the same Christmas that I completely forgot about a trash bag full of presents that I had hidden in the closet, and then didn't remember until I went looking for the beach towels later that spring. It was a painful moment, honestly. I spent more money than I needed to. I spent more money than I had. But it was also an important realization that buying into the more mania doesn't always add value to anyone's experience of the holidays. And it certainly can take a hit on your financial peace of mind, especially when the bills come due. I'm not here to tell you to make a budget, or freeze your credit card in a block of ice, or take the Venmo app off your phone. I'm only going to suggest that you set an intention to spend your money mindfully. How exactly do you do that? For today, and the next 2 days, since weekends are such ripe times for spending money and because there's not a new episode until Monday, take a pause before you get out your wallet or click Submit Order and ask yourself at least one of these 3 questions. Do I need to buy this? What am I giving up for this? Is there anything I'm trying to avoid right now? When you take a moment to ask yourself one of these questions before you make a purchasing decision, you give yourself a chance to not get swept away by holiday mania. You steady yourself. You give yourself an opportunity to remember your intentions for your spending and to see if what you're about to buy jibes with those. After all, being mindful simply means you're paying attention to what you're paying attention to. So in order to spend money mindfully, you need to pay attention to what you're thinking about spending money on. Asking, do I need to buy this, helps you determine if you're spending in a way that is fulfilling and contributes to your peace and happiness instead of your worries and fears. Asking, what am I giving up for this, reminds you how long it takes you to work to make that much money, or that you're paying a premium for convenience. And asking if you're trying to avoid something helps you make sure that you're not spending because you're stressed or seeking a distraction. If you find that you are trying to avoid something by spending, and who among us hasn't done that, then here's a follow-up question for you. How can I address this in a way that doesn't require spending money? I bet there's a possibility there that you hadn't considered, or perhaps had considered but had dismissed. So that's your challenge. For the next 3 days, before you buy something, ask yourself a question. Either, do I need to buy this? What am I giving up if I buy this? Or am I trying to avoid something by buying this? You may ask all 3 of those questions and only reaffirm your decision that yes, you are buying this. And that's great. It's not spending money that's bad, it's spending money without thinking that can get you into trouble. I hope you enjoy your adventures in money and mindfulness. And if you have an insight about spending money while you're doing it, I'd so very much love to hear about it. Tweet me at Kate Han or use the Contact Kate button on beabetterpersonpodcast.com. You've got to scroll down to the bottom of the page to find it, but it's there, and it comes straight to my inbox. Have a lovely weekend. Thanks for listening to How to Be a Better Person. Our theme song is Left for Deadish by Junior85. The podcast is mixed by Sound Advice Strategies. If you liked what you heard in this episode, share it with someone you think would like it too. Your voice matters. Also, How to Be a Better Person has an official newsletter that sends the past 7 episodes, a sneak peek of the week ahead, and one well-chosen meme to your inbox every Saturday morning. Sign up at beabetterpersonpodcast.com and click on Get Podcast News. I also love to hear from listeners. I love it. Send me an email by clicking on the Contact Kate button at beabetterpersonpodcast.com, tweet me at KateHan, Katehan, or find me on Instagram at Kate Hanley Author. I look forward to connecting with you.